Hi, welcome to this hypnosis. I'm recording this hypnosis to help you gain more connection with your body and increase the amount of pleasure you can gain from your body, whether it would be by yourself or with a partner. With this session, we're going to enter into a deep state of trance. It's something that's very familiar to you. A state of trance is something that you've already experienced. It's something that is very dear to you. It's a state that you go through when you're going to sleep, when you're reading, maybe when you're dancing. It's a sense of disconnection with your mind, in true connection with your body and higher power. The higher power of your subconscious that is regulating everything that's happening in your life, whether it be your breathing, your heartbeat, everything is being regulated by your subconscious. It's where automated actions exist, and what we want is to tap into this power in order to get you to open up to more pleasure, being able to really connect with your body, know where you can find pleasure, like doing pleasure mapping, knowing which part of the body that you have are the ones that you want to activate in order to have more pleasure. Also knowing which are the ones you want to avoid, and knowing the intensity. So I want you to find yourself in a very comfortable position. Sit or lie down, and gently close your eyes, and start connecting with your body. Start noticing how good it feels to be within your body, and knowing that this feeling will increase. We will be touching to parts of you and allowing you to feel so much better. That's right. Because in a moment, not quite yet, I will ask you to go into a deep state of trance. Very familiar to you, something that you already know how to get there. The difference is that we're gonna do is put some awareness on how you will get into a state of trance, so you can get there whenever you want on your own and connect with the parts of you who knows how to make yourself more orgasmic. That's right, you maybe don't know how to have more pleasure, but your body knows. The same way as when you want to go to sleep, you don't know how to go to sleep, but your body knows how to fall asleep. So now, as you have your eyes closed and feel relaxed, I want you to really feel that sensation of relaxation spreading, and really relax your eyelids so much that they'll feel so heavy that you won't be able to open them even if you tried. And when you know that you won't be able to open them even if you tried, just try opening them, just to notice that you can't open them. And when you notice that you can't open them, just stop trying and allow that sensation of relaxation and surrender to spread within your body. Allow yourself to be guided by the knowledge, by the wisdom of your own body, because your body knows. Your body has been here for you for such a long time. So just stop trying to control your body and allow your body to, for once, guide you within a new experience, an experience of trance that will allow you to meet your body, understand your body, and connect deeper. For that, what we're gonna do is just allow yourself to relax so much to the point that your mind will be gone. And once you feel that your mind is gone, not aware of what's happening within your thinking, but just really fully connecting, fully dropping down within your body, you can now start focusing on the sound of my voice and focusing on the instruction that I'm sharing with you to guide yourself within your body and really connect with your body in such a way that you start feeling how beautiful it is to be within your body. And that's right, in this moment, in this very moment, you can feel how beautiful it is to be in a body, that you yourself have been conceived within a body. Your body has been created within a body, and within your body you have been created, and within this body pleasure exists. That's right. In a moment, not quite yet, I'll ask you to go deeper into a state of trance, deeper into a state of relaxation, and deeper into a state of pleasure. That's right. You'll go 5 times as deep as you've ever been into a state of trance, and 5 times as deep in a state of pleasure as you've ever been. That's right. So now, open your eyes and close them again, and get yourself 5 times again, 5 times deeper, 5 times deeper than you've been into a state of pleasure, in a state of trance, in a state of surrender. And understand what is the difference between surrendering, trance, and pleasure. And that is that surrendering is the path to more pleasure. Surrendering to your body, surrendering to your inner knowledge, to the beauty that is within yourself, to the abundance of pleasure that your body can bring you, because your body has an infinite source of pleasure, such amount of pleasure that you cannot imagine, and you will be able to reach to that pleasure, a pleasure that's so big that goes beyond your own imagination. So now, just imagine how much pleasure you can have. Just remember how much pleasure you had so far, and just allow yourself to go beyond what you know pleasure is. Just allow yourself to feel even more relaxed, so relaxed that pleasure is starting to take so much space, that there is only space for pleasure, for bliss and orgasmic states. And that's right. Now, in a moment, not quite yet, I'll ask you to go even deeper into a state of trance, so deep, so tranced out, so pleasurable state that all you will know is pleasure, a space in which all will feel will be pleasure, in which your body will release so much endorphins, so much oxytocin that you will feel so good, the same way you've always felt when you were making love, being in love. That's right. Today, during this session, we will make you feel such amounts of pleasure that you will understand why you are here, why you have a human body, because your human body is here to give you such amount of pleasure. That's right. So now, open your eyes, take a good look, and close them again, and find yourself 3 times deeper into a state of pleasure, into a state of trance, so tranced out that you start connecting with the essence of pleasure. You start noticing how your body can create pleasure. You start noticing that all stress, all tensions are gone, that all you know right now is pleasure. And you notice how you can manage yourself within a space of pleasure. You can notice how much you have access to pleasure, and you notice how you can activate your body in such a way that it feels such amounts of pleasure that pain is gone, suffering is gone, overthinking is gone, everything is gone, and only pleasure is here. And the more you connect to pleasure, the better it feels, and the better it feels, the more you want to connect, and to connect even more, releasing all tensions, all blocks, anything that prevents you from truly having pleasure. What we'll do is deepening again. So in a moment, not quite yet, I'll ask you to open your eyes again and close them again. And when you'll do so, you'll go 5 times more into a state of pleasure, such amount of pleasure that you feel like you've taken all the ability that you have to have pleasure. And you'll notice that more you'll do it, the more you'll listen to this audio, the more you'll open the doors of pleasure, the gates of the love, the gates of bliss, the gates of ecstasy. You will notice that the more you will do this, the more you practice, the bigger, the wider the gates of pleasure, the wider the gates of ecstasy will be, and the more orgasmic your whole life will be. That's right. That's very good. In a moment, not quite yet, you will feel such amount of pleasure, and you'll know it's such pleasurable because you'll feel it. That's right. So now, open your eyes and close them again, and feel yourself going 5 times deeper into a state of pleasure, 5 times deeper into a state of bliss. And notice the energy of orgasm that is within you. Notice how you can build up towards that energy. Notice that all the blocks, all the fears, all the pains, anything that was preventing you from fully surrendering to the pleasure is gone from awareness, gone from your body, and now your body is really reaching a state of pleasure, and you notice the energy of orgasm. You can feel it, and you know that by breathing within it, you will be able to increase it. Start focusing on your breathing. And start noticing how your breathing is following the movement of pleasure within your body. Start noticing that with your breathing you can bring in energy, and that energy is transforming to pleasure. You notice that your body is a catalyst to transform energy of your breath into pleasure, and that the more you breathe, the more pleasure you get, and the more you breathe, the more pleasure you get. And that's right. And keep on breathing pleasure. Keep on breathing this pleasure. That's right. More and more. Step by step, start breathing even more pleasure, knowing that the more you breathe, the more pleasure you have. And so start deepening and slowing down your breathing. Start playing with your breathing. Start allowing your body to call into the pleasure. Stop controlling. Allow yourself to surrender fully to the feeling of pleasure. Allow your body to know, to explain you, to share with you how to have pleasure. Start noticing which parts of your body are most sensitive. Start feeling within your body which part of your body needs to be tickled. Start noticing which part of your body needs to be beaten to have pleasure. Start feeling, start remembering all the experiences you had, and start noticing that this information is rearranging itself. Start noticing that your conscious self has now access to a database of pleasure, database of actions, database of things you can do, positions, moments, people. Start noticing and recognizing how it is when you make love with someone. Start noticing what makes you feel good. Start noticing what are the signs when someone wants to make love with you. That's right. Right now, in this moment, you start to get acknowledgement on what it is when you are in the presence of someone who wants to make love with you. That's right. You start noticing how you can activate someone to make love with you. You start noticing the desire of making love with someone within yourself and within others. You start noticing how easy it is for you to transmit the desire to make love with you. That's right. You start noticing how easy it is for you to activate someone into making love with you. And you start noticing how easy it is for you to step forward and do whatever it's needed for that person to engage in love making with you. That's right. And making so that you both have such amounts of pleasure. That's right. You start noticing that you know and you can do whatever you want to have more pleasure with someone and yourself as well. You notice that as you know your body, as your body knows you, and as you trust your body, and as you follow the instruction of your own body, you can achieve more pleasure. You can build up to more pleasure by simply being present with your body, because the pleasure is happening within your body. So you notice that the more you practice presence, the more you practice yourself being within your body and feeling relaxed, calm, you can have more pleasure. That's right. You start noticing that you can have more pleasure. You start noticing that the thinking, the behaviors, and anything that needs to be ordered to have more pleasure within your life is happening. You notice that you are letting go of anything, any belief, any behaviors, any thinking that is preventing you from reaching higher state of pleasure. And you notice the level of pleasure you can have right now, and you notice that the new thinking, the new behaviors, the new you is allowing yourself to double, triple, and quadruple the level of pleasure that you currently know. And that's right. The more you practice in pleasure, the more you know how to have pleasure, and the more you will have pleasure. And that's right. You start noticing in your daily basis, you start noticing in your daily moments that you are doing whatever it takes to have more pleasure. You are doing whatever it takes to feel good. You are doing whatever it takes for people to treat you right. Because pleasure doesn't only start in the bedroom, it starts whenever you wake up. You notice that at every moment, every waking life, you are making the right actions. You're saying the right things. You're doing the right things. You behave in the right ways. You think in the right ways for pleasure to be a part of your life. 100% sure, 100% evident for you that pleasure is what you need right now. And you know that upon awakening, you will notice clearly, with certainty, that the change you wanted to occur has occurred, because you already feel more pleasure. You know that you don't need to engage into specific activities to have pleasure. You can just breathe pleasure. You can just think pleasure. You can just behave in pleasure. You just feel pleasure. That's right. You know that you can decide from this moment with certainty that pleasure is a part of life, and pleasure is the baseline emotion that you want to feel. And you notice that the more you allow yourself to have simple pleasure within your life, the more you allow yourself to have bigger pleasure. And the simpler a pleasure is, the easier it is. And the easier it is, the more you have. And that pleasure is building up. And the more your pleasure is building up, the better it is, the simpler it is. And that's right. Simple pleasure allow you to feel good, and when you feel good, you allow yourself to have even more as a baseline of more pleasure. And that's right. Breathing naturally, breathing gently, as natural as you're breathing, allows you to have more pleasure, and you're now noticing that the alignment within your subconscious is happening for your subconscious to bring you more pleasure. You start noticing that your thinking makes you focus on what brings you pleasure. You start noticing that you are taking the action that makes you feel good. You notice that you are doing what pleasure requires you to do. And that's right. Not only on a physical level, but also on a mental level, on a social level, on a financial level, on all levels of your life. You start noticing that you are doing what it takes to have more pleasure, to be seen as pleasurable, to be felt as pleasurable, to be heard as pleasurable. That's right. Your words, your actions, your behaviors are grounded within pleasure. It's as if it was a pleasure to be with you. It's as if it was a pleasure to listen to you. And you start noticing that you don't have to pretend to be a pleasurable person. You can be a person of pleasure. And that's right. You are becoming now a pleasure person. And as you notice that change are happening within your body, you notice that you feel more pleasurable, that you are more pleasurable. And that's right. You are made of pleasure for the sake of pleasure itself. You notice that there is no reason for you to be wanting pleasure, but just the reason of wanting pleasure is enough of a reason for you to focus on your own pleasure. And you notice that the more you are focusing on your own pleasure, the more you can share this pleasure with others. And the more you share this pleasure with others, the more they have pleasure. And the more they have pleasure, the more this pleasure builds between you and others. And the more this pleasure builds between you and others, the happier everybody is, the more satisfied everybody is. And you start noticing what it is to be satisfied within your life. You start noticing what it is, the emotion of satisfaction, and you start remembering all the times you were satisfied, and you start noticing how you can bring more satisfaction within your life. That's right. You start noticing that satisfaction is the new baseline that you are seeking. It is the new emotion that you will be feeling in the coming days. In the coming days, in the coming moments, upon awakening, you will certainly feel satisfied. And the more you will feel satisfied, the more satisfaction you will bring within your life, within the result of your business, within your social interaction, within everything you do, you will feel satisfied. And the more you will feel satisfied, the better it will be, because you will satisfy others. And the more others will be satisfied, the more grateful they will be. And the more grateful you will be, the better it will be. And that's right, it's all for the better. In a moment, I will ask you to come back to this moment, but only and when you will have the certainty that your life will be satisfyingly filled with pleasure. And that's right, you will start noticing the change. You will start noticing the satisfaction coming within your life. And when you will feel satisfied with your life, pleasure will be there, and you will surrender to the flow of abundance. And that's right. So now, allow any experience, allow any knowledge, and allow any change to take place at its own rate and speed. And when you have the certainty that the change is done, that pleasure, that satisfaction will be there within your life, just come back.